Oh then, so it's been ages since I made a video. I thought I'd best give you a bit of an update, what I've been up to, apart from eating loads of mince pies and stuff like that. Hope you all had a good Christmas and wish you all the best for the new year. I've been doing loads of hobby stuff. I just haven't been making videos or posting much online really, but I've been cracking on with quite a few different projects and getting stuff finished because I've got some plans for the new year. So I'll need to try and finish some stuff first. So what we'll do, I'll flip the camera around a bit. We'll have a look at what I've been getting up to. Okay then, so the first thing I've done, well, this is in no particular order actually because I can't remember what order I painted stuff in, but I've got a squad of Marines done, another squad of Intercessors. Just try and brighten that slightly, so I do apologise if the camera's wobbling. Just the amount I've got it on. If I touch it, there we are, ish. Yeah, so another squad of Intercessors done. A little bit of a conversion just on that one there. Built a auxiliary grenade launcher for him, and then on the sergeant just cut his hand off and put an old chainsaw on there, chainsawed. Yeah, so there's another. It's my fourth squad, as denoted on the knee there, for my Lunar Crusaders. That's those done, and then I did another squad of Marines. This is another squad of Hellblasters that I got finished. Got both these squads actually in a deal on eBay. I think it cost me about 15 quid for both squads, so doesn't have to cost the earth. As long as you're patient and you have a dig around. Yeah, so quite happy with the glowing effect on the purple that I've managed to get on these chaps. So yeah, there's another squad of Hellblasters. So that's two squads of those I've got now. Moving on then, I'm not sure if I've shown you this guy or not, but I converted one of the Orc Knobs to be a Orc Knob with War Banner. So that's him there. Just cut off the end of his slugger there, put a bit of a shooter on the end to make it like a custom shooter. Scratch built the boss pole out of bits and pieces. Helmets on the back, and that little snotling on top is actually from Mantic Games. So just stuck him up there, pulling faces, sticking his tongue out. The thing I like about orcs is you can just do what you want and get away with it. So that's him done anyway. So he's added to my orcs, and then finally for the orcs I got my Burner Boys done. Again, Death Skull's colours. Apologise for the noise. Eight Death Skull Burner Boys. All got flamethrowers. I don't think they're very good in the actual game. They're quite good in Kill Team though, so I had them all, so I thought I'd just get them done. So that's those done as well. Shove these guys out of the way as well. And what I've also done is I did a test paint job on one of my Valhallans. This is an old one. Somebody sent me through the post. I do apologise, whoever it was, I can't remember who it was who sent me a big box of them. So I stripped it down and tried an alternate scheme on it. I actually prefer that to the way that I've painted all mine in green. I'm sure they're on the playlist somewhere. They're all just green. Quite like that sort of khaki colour instead. So whether I repaint my whole army like that, I don't know, because that'll be an epic undertaking. Probably be worth it though. So I painted mine 25 years ago, something like that, when it first came out. Yeah, so there's a Valhallan test model. And some of you may remember actually a couple of years ago I got a load of Brunswickers, so I finally painted one. Just another test model. That's the Light Battalion infantryman. I think he came out quite nice. Didn't take too long to paint actually. Black is quite difficult to paint, but I think he came out okay, that guy. So yeah, just need to get the rest of them done now when I get time. So yeah. Moving on, I'll have to put these away and get some more stuff out because I've painted quite a lot. Okay then, so cracking on then. Another random figure I got. I can't remember again if I've shown you this one. Let me just brighten it slightly again. A little bit, it's very overcast today. Yeah, so this really old Space Marine from the 1980s, late 80s. I got him off eBay quite cheap. I've always liked this figure. I used to have it years ago. So I won a little bidding war on him and probably paid far too much for him, but then once I got him, lovely figure, painted him up, all kind of road trader, weird colour scheme. Yeah, really enjoyed painting that guy as well. Yeah, so yeah, there's him. Scratch built all his base as usual. I have bits and pieces from a bits box. So got him done. And then the next thing I've been working on, apart from Games Workshop stuff, is, if you might remember, a while ago now I made a series of videos about the 3mm stuff. So I've got a few more. Painted those up. So that's a tank company. Guardian tanks, I think they're called. Yeah, so there's a tank company of those in the purple and white. Got those done, and then I thought I need an opposition force for them, so I got a load more, and I painted them red this time as an opposition force. So there's another tank company there. In red. Got these guys done. Really nice little figures, and they're absolutely tiny. You can see how small they are, but great for mass battles and stuff. So that's those. Ship them to the back. And then what else did I got? There's a command stand with a little dreadnought on there. Little command staff and the command vehicle. Got that done. And then some anti-tank, well, some tank hunters, sniper guardians, I think these guys are called. Let me just brighten that again. I don't know why it does that, it's really annoying. Yeah, sorry, just struggling with my tablet. Yeah, that's them guys. I don't know how clear you can see those. Being weird. Yeah, so them anyway. And then a company of heavy tanks. Company of heavy tanks there as well. Just zoom that out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, better, I think. Yes, these are nice models as well. Big super heavy tank killers, pretty cool. Challenger tanks, I think they're called in the system. And then there is another commander there. I managed to knock up. Some gladiators, or like basically dreadnoughts. Very similar to. Striker heavy transports and the heavy siege armour guys. It's the actual infantry that go inside them. Quite difficult to show you these, I do apologise. Some assault troops, some more assault troops, all with jump packs and stuff. And then there are some more light tanks. These are Scorpion light tanks. So you've got the anti-personnel variant with an autocannon, and the anti-tank variant with twin laser cannons in the turret as well. And then some Hammer infantry support vehicles, kind of like what were they called? Sturm Tigers, kind of like Stugs, I suppose, but with big howitzers, basically, like Vindicators, if you know your 40k kind of stuff. Yeah, so a little squadron of them, and then some infantry support with anti-tank weapons, infantry support there with normal like little mortars, and then, oh god, there's loads, I'll shove them out of the way. Then there's all the bog standard infantry. So there's 1, 2, 3 bases of bog standard infantry there as well. So there's a good little force there, basically, just to get some test games in. Hopefully me and my son, maybe if I can rope Stuart into it, we can start getting a couple of games of this and see what it's like. So put this lot away and I'll get the next lot out. Okay, next up then, what we've got is something a little bit different. So my mate Stuart's got me into playing Kings of War, so painted up a regiment there of Orc Axe men. Just try and brighten that a little bit, there you go. Yeah, so there's one regiment of Orc Axe, and then there's another one. And another one. So 3 regiments of Orc Axe I've managed to get finished and based up. These are all plastic Mantic figures. They're okay. They paint up nice and quick, so that's always good. And what the figures themselves lack in detail, I can get away with big mass amounts of them. So I like them, I think they're quite good. So there's 3 regiments of them. And what I've also done is a regiment of Gore Riders. So these guys on the big war boars. Again, all Mantic figures. These are this weird rustic resin plastic kind of material, which is, to be honest, quite horrible to work with. It's like I don't know what it is. It's a weird material they're made out of, but once they're painted up, I think they look okay. I think they look alright. Pretty cool. On a big base there. And they're all based like this for Kings of War 3rd edition, which is a pretty cool game if I'm honest. What else I've managed to get done then is an Orc Flagger. It's called, so he's like basically the army standard bearer. Put him on a gore. It's a big angry pig. So he cuts about and does his thing. What do they call it? Is it? No, it's not a slasher, is it? Basically, the orc, a crudger on a gore, we call it. So here's my army leader at the minute. And then I've got another crudger, which is this actually a metal model again from Mantic. Got him done. There's another character model for the army done. Nice and quick to paint. Quite enjoy painting these actually. So yeah, there's him. Then what I've been cracking on with, but I haven't quite finished yet, are a load of big axes. So these have all got again orcs with double-handed axes. So these are Orc Great Axe. So these are all painted up, ready to go. Just need basing. And basically I've got enough of these to do another 3 regiments. So I'll have 3 regiments of normal axe, 3 regiments of great axe, and then a few other bits and pieces, such as these little chaps here, which are little orclings. I'll just base them all up. I'm just going to paint them on the bases when I get round to it. Again, pretty cool little figures. And this is where I pinched the one for the Orc War banner. So it's that figure there. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's that guy there. Fill focus, which doesn't really want to. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, so it's just one of those anyway. I stuck him on top of the war banner. Yeah, so that's all the painting I've been getting up to, apart from my historical stuff. But what I'll do is, because this video is going to be really long already, I'll make a separate video on my Picts which I've been making a lot of headway with, so I'll do a separate video on those, I think. But yeah, so been getting quite a lot done. Haven't been posting much. I'll try and post a bit more often. And again, hope you all have a good new year, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Okay, bye bye.